Hi students, so are you looking for a career in the U.S. Coast Guard? Lieutenant Darnell Talbert tells us what the U.S. Coast Guard looks for in their recruits.
College avenue. Students want to go to college. They don't want to have to pay for it.
All coming up next on The Michael Finkley Show. Everybody, welcome to the Michael Finkley Show. I'm Michael Finkley. Today is Monday, October 5th, 2020. Y'all, brand new week, right? Oh my gosh. Fresh start. We're going to do some things that we didn't do last week. We couldn't achieve one last week. They have enough time to do. We're going to get those things done this week. Are you excited? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Let's get it done. It's going to get done this week. Watch. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show, and ring that bell for notification. We will send you an email saying, hello, new content is uploaded. Thank you so much to our viewers, our subscribers, our future viewers, our future subscribers. We are The Michael Finkley Show, and we're here to inform, educate, and inspire. And also we're bringing shows that you need to hear and that you want to hear as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This weekend, let me tell you this. So I did a lot of running this weekend. Had to go back and pick up some things and for my place, and just trying to get things settled in. I guess I tired myself out because I said, okay, Sunday I am going to get work done. I'm going to go shopping, get some groceries, and get some work done. I went shopping, but the other stuff I still have to do. So that's why I said I'm going to get things done this week. Okay. Yay. The body was just so tired. I didn't realize how, I forgot how strenuous moving is. That's number one. And then also too, it's just me. So I'm doing everything. I'm packing, I'm unloading and loading and all that other kind of good stuff. So I'm just like, gotta get my stuff together. I'm gonna do it. Get myself together. All right, so I'm back. I got this. All right. So today's show, we are talking about the U.S. Coast Guard. We're chatting with Mr. Darnell Talbert, and he is bringing information that you need to hear and that you want to hear. If students are interested in this particular field, this is the show to watch. He gives awesome information. So I'm telling you, Darnell is your man. Don't you go away. We'll be right back. Next, what does the U.S. Coast Guard look for in their recruits? Well, Lieutenant Talbert tells us. We'll be right back. On the next Michael Finkley, Wednesday, we chat with Executive Director and Chief Operating Officer of Southeastern College and Institute, Robert Kaiser. How they're coping with COVID-19 and plans for the future. Don't you dare miss the next Michael Finkley. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Y'all, we are in an awesome stage where we are preparing students for their careers, right? You know me as from the Finkley experience, and with that, we actually prepare students for the college process, what they really want to do. So with options out there, we want to show students that, hey, college is one way, but there are other avenues for you to be successful as well. And one of those avenues is our military. So bringing forth information about that, we have Mr. Darnell Talbert with us. Darnell.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being on. First of all, thank you so much for your service. Thank you. We really appreciate you. You are with the U.S. Coast Guard. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
Yes, sir. And so, Darnell, when did you know that, hey, I am this military person. I'm going to be this military person when I grow up? When did that realization come into effect?
Yeah. To be honest, it was quite late for me. I grew up in a military home. Both my parents served in the Navy. I had a sister who was in the Navy. I got a lot of family members that have done are currently in the service. It took me till I was 25 before I realized I really had that calling. I always thought about it, but I kind of put it off to the side and was trying to do my own thing. And it was 25 when I got that call, and I felt like God had pressed it on me. This is what I need to be doing.
Okay, awesome. And until 25, what were you doing before then?
So I got my degrees in like sports management. I was working in the sports world, corporate, working at different organizations and athletic departments, and it wasn't a right fit for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. And then you got that call at 25, and where have you been since then? You're like, I'm in this now. Where have you been since you've been in the military? Some of the
Uh,
coolest places you've been.
since I've been in the Coast Guard, I've been to 4 different countries. I've spent most of my time in Kuwait and Iraq. But I've also been to 42 out of the 50 states just being in the Coast Guard.
Oh, wow. And what are some of the neat jobs that you've had thus far?
Oh, every single one has been quite rewarding. I've loved every experience. Probably the most rewarding I've had was I did a stint at the Coast Guard Academy, college, doing recruiting. And then while being at the academy too, doing a lot of mentoring, coaching, teaching, and rearing our youth as they take on the challenges of being in the military.
Hmm. I gotcha. And personally, what type of personal rewards have you received from just serving and serving us as a country?
I mean, oh, there's so many. Probably, I mean, just recently, like I said, just being at the academy, um, I get students even now who send me emails that I help recruit, and they say, being accepted at the Coast Guard Academy or any service academy, not just in the Coast Guard, me presenting that avenue to them has been just life changing for them. Being able to go to college and come out debt free and have a job where they get to serve and do some amazing things. I mean, I just had a former cadet, now Coast Guard junior officer, who texted me today and said, "Yeah, we were in Belgium. Port call, hang out right now." I was like, "Okay, well, good for you."
Oh wow, that's so neat.
Touch lives, touching lives. That's the most rewarding.
Hmm. Gotcha. Oh, wow. So I have to tell the viewers this. We met years ago at a conference because I was an admission counselor at a university and you were recruiting for the U.S. Coast Guard and um, just hit it off, just hit it off at that conference. And I tell you, we've been in contact ever since. And so when you're looking at students to recruit them, what are you looking at first of all, and then how does that process work, in recruiting students for what you're doing?
Well, it's kind of twofold. At the time that we met, I was at the Coast Guard Academy, so it was that college avenue.
Hmm.
Students want to go to college. They don't want to have to pay for it. At the same time, they want to have a rewarding career afterwards. So those types of students for Coast Guard Academy or any service academy, I mean, you're looking at the best of the best with a 9 to maybe percent acceptance rate. I mean, they've got good grades. Looking for that athletic background, as leadership skills. I mean, the cream of the crop. So as a recruiter, that's what we're looking for. For me, especially being African American male, I'm looking to present those opportunities to those who don't even know,
Mm.
like the Coast Guard Academy, even the Service Academy is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because they live in a rural area or they just live in an area where people might not think they have the brightest students, but that's what I'm looking for, is that niche. I know we've got so many of our people out there who are brilliant.
Hmm.
They have something in them where they want to serve, they want to do something impactful, but they just don't know about it.
Definitely. And that's the whole point, right? There's just again, there's so many different avenues out there for students. There's just not just one path. And because there's so many, we want to expose them to these many avenues as possible in order for them to make a conscious decision of where they want to be in life. So definitely. What are some of the perks? I know that in other branches of the military, there's money, there is ranking. What kind of perks are there for students as they continue to grow in that profession?
No, absolutely. So one avenue, going to the Coast Guard Academy, the biggest perk is you're not paying for anything. They Government takes up your tuition bill. On top of that, they pay you while you're in school. So you're getting paid to go to school. And then, at the Service Academy, we hire 100% of our graduates. So 100% job placement right there. With that obligation, you do owe 5 years back for your free education. But I could speak for the Coast Guard. You have a rewarding career where you're going to be in place and in charge of people, multi-million-dollar assets. One of my mentees, within 2 years of graduating from the Coast Guard Academy, she, a Black female, was in charge of her own 87-foot boat that was in charge of doing law enforcement missions down in the Caribbean, keeping drugs from entering our country. I myself, as an officer, I was in charge of 33 people and 6 boats, each boat worth $6 million,
Sir.
I mean, wow, who else gets that?
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Wow, that would scare me. That's number one. That would scare me. Oh my gosh. What type of test do students need to take to actually get their foot in the door as well? Is there the ASVAB or?
Yeah, so for the service academies, I mean, just like any college, it's SAT, ACT, those test scores. But just to join the military, yeah, the ASVAB is the aptitude test that determines what type of jobs that you would qualify for. But, 2 different avenues, 2 different tracks. There's going to be some type of educational piece involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not difficult at all.
Okay, cool. And the rigor of the physical aspect. I see a lot of students, they're saying, I want to join, but really don't know maybe the physical, the mental aspect of it. Can you speak about that too?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a physical aspect. It is the United States military. We want you to be fit to serve, to take on just about any challenge. For the Coast Guard itself, yeah, it's pretty rigorous. They always do some type of test between all the branches, and we always rank kind of second behind the Marine Corps, because I feel like they're a little bit more physical, because that's more physical in their job. But our aptitude test, just like just about all the military, push-ups, sit-ups, some type of running, cardiovascular aptitude test with those. It is pretty rigorous. Give you that. Boot camp is what we all go through. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. But you get through it.
What makes it?
The best compliment I remember hearing from one of my drill sergeants, going through boot camp, is like, millions of people pay for this. At 6 o'clock in the morning, you're getting it for free. So enjoy the struggle.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And I feel like that's what stopped me from going into the military too, because I saw the movies and I said, oh my gosh, that looks hard. So let me just go to school. Let me just go to school. What's the age limit?
So that varies. It's huge. I mean, right now, I believe for the Coast Guard, I've been out of the recruiting aspect for a while, but 37 is usually the cap to be an officer and to enlist. I mean, it's anywhere between, late 30s, early 40s. It just depends on, which branch, which job, which officer of the career.
Okay, awesome. But when we come back, we're going to talk more about this as well. It's very interesting. We'll be right back. Coming up, more with Darnell. We'll be right back. The Finkley Experience is an education and consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. We assist parents and their students with the college process. We train school administrators, and we also partner with colleges and universities to assist with their first-generation population. To learn more about our consulting firm and to purchase our book and workbook, please visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. We are still chatting with Lieutenant Darnell Talbert with us, and he's given us some awesome information about the U.S. Coast Guard. And if students are looking to go that route, I'm telling you, this is a show to watch. So, Lieutenant, how can, what is the state of this branch of the military now in this presidency that we're sitting in now?
So being in the Coast Guard, we're a little special. Sometimes people call us the stepchildren of the military, but
Oh,
we are not a part of Department of Defense. We are part of Homeland Security, but we are one of the 5 branches of the armed services. We're unique in that we are a law enforcement agency. At the same time, we are maritime service. I'll give you a prime example. Like right now, I'm deployed down in DC working with the Health and Human Services. And they use the Coast Guard because we're not political, but we're that neutral type of branch where we can build bridges within our own, with our own community and our own nation. And at the same time, we do the same thing out in the world. We are the only ones who have that law enforcement capabilities to board just about any ship in the entire world. Versus, say, the Navy. If the Navy were to see some type of troubles going on and they act on it, it could be considered an act of war. So Coast Guard, we kind of have that hybrid capability to do so many different things, just not within DOD or Homeland Security, but throughout the world. I mean, we've got that type of I don't like to say power, but yeah, we got that power.
I got you. And so, what advice would you give to students saying that I really want to join the military, but I am not sure which way to go? I'm interested in the Coast Guard, but I don't know. Maybe the Marines are calling me. What would you say to that individual?
Absolutely. Do your research. Go check out the different recruiting offices, but I think most importantly, find somebody who's in, that branch. There's so many sources, Facebook, LinkedIn. You can easily just type in somebody and find somebody close to you that's currently serving, that's a veteran. Find out what it is that they did. You've got to be passionate because once you put on that uniform and you sign your name there, I mean, that's what you're going to be doing.
That's it. Yep. Yep, definitely. And so, how can they get in contact with someone within the Coast Guard that they are interested?
So for our branch, it's pretty simple. I mean, all the websites are the same, but go coastguard.com, or you just type in Coast Guard recruiting or something in Google. Our recruiting branches will help you find somebody, get in contact with somebody in your local area. They are a wealth of information to help you understand our missions and make sure this is something you want to sign up for. You can always Google me and find me on LinkedIn.
Yes, you can.
I'm always going to be a wealth of information for just anybody who's interested in the Coast Guard or the Academy. And then, like I said, I'm a Navy brat. I got Marine Corps, Air Force, National Guard all in my family. So I'll put you in contact with one of my brothers or cousins.
Oh, I love it. I love it. How much longer do you see yourself serving?
So I'm coming up on 11 years next week.
Oh my gosh, happy anniversary.
Thank you. It's my birthday too. Happy birthday.
Oh wow, and happy birthday. Oh my gosh.
All on that same day. It makes it easy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm more than halfway through. So I see myself, finishing. You retire at 20 years. I'll be in early 40s at that time. And you can choose to, I can choose to stay in or go a different path. I mean, the world is mine.
Thank you so much. We thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate you. And I hope that someone that is watching is taking heed to that. Your information is going to be in the description below. Thank you again.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you. It's so great to see you doing your thing.
Yes,
And people. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. On the next Michael Finkley Friday, we chat with Joann Smith, author of Zachary Goes to College. And we have Jared Walford, author of Brownstone U, class is now in session. Friday, prepare to read about college on the next Michael Finkley. Hello, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. What did you learn? Did you learn something you didn't know already? Let's talk about it in the description below. Let's have a conversation. Darnell, thank you so much for being on. I tell you, like I said in the interview, Darnell and I go way back 5-6 years. I'm telling you, he has been an awesome support in all that I do professionally. So I thank you, Darnell, for your support and just giving us the information, another outlet for students. If you are looking to go into this route, please contact Darnell. His information is in the description below, and I'm telling you, he will assist you. He has, like he said in the interview, he has family that are in other entities of the Army as well, so he'll put you in contact with them. So if this is something that you really want to do, look him up on LinkedIn, look him up on IG, and I'm telling you, he will get you where you need to be. Again, thank you so much, Darnell. On the next Michael Finkley Wednesday, we're chatting with the Executive Director and COO of Southeastern College and Institute, Mr. Robert Kaiser, is with us, and we're going to talk about the aspect of education from a for-profit institution perspective, and then also too, what are some of their plans as well for the future in educating students at these institutions. So be prepared for that show on Wednesday. If you have not again subscribed to our show, please do so at the Michael Finkley Show. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notification. We'll send you an email saying content is uploaded. If you'd love to be a guest on the Michael Finkley Show, please email us at michael@finkleyexperience.com. Thank you so much for watching, and guess what? We'll see you Wednesday. Have a good one.